Ann Tobek joins us now to talk about a great resource for learning about chastity. Ann, first of all, congratulations. August 16th is coming up very quickly. So
yes, it is. Thank you so much,
to you and your fiance and your family. That's a great thing.
Thank you.
And thanks for coming all the way from New Jersey to join us.
My pleasure.
Now, so next week has been designated Natural Family Planning by the U.S. bishops. What are some of the things you'd like our viewers to know about natural family planning?
Sure. Well, natural family planning is a way of learning the infertile and fertile days in a woman's cycle by monitoring her body's monthly signs. And natural family planning can be used to either achieve pregnancy or, for a serious reason, to avoid or postpone pregnancy. And what I'd like to share with your viewers is that NFP is really a gift from God to us through the church. And it allows us to remain in communion with God while postponing pregnancy. And really, it's better than everything else. The alternatives, it's better than the alternatives.
I know we're going to be talking about it later, but the website is CatholicSexuality.com. We're going to bring that up on the screen every so often. That's the place where we want people to go.
Yes.
But I want to talk to you about Humanae Vitae, because we had this special story that Kate had on the Second Vatican Council and Pope Paul VI, and he wrote this document, Humanae Vitae. Its anniversary is coming up next week as well, but it's misunderstood, isn't it?
It is. And you know, a common misconception that people have about Humanae Vitae is that it's a document that somehow imprisons people, when really it's a document that's beautiful. It's a document about love and God's plan for love, marriage, and sex. And you know, it really has the opposite effect. It doesn't imprison people. It frees people to live God's plan for their life, which brings peace and freedom and happiness and joy. Granted, parenthood is a challenge and it's a great responsibility, but that feeling of living within God's will for your life, it's priceless.
And you really encourage young men and women to embrace chastity. What about on college campuses? How does that work?
Right. On our website, we have a section called The Sixth Commandment and Catholic Theology. And lawyer and professor Dr. John Fitzgerald, he gives a condensed course to college students on Catholic morality. And we feel that when college students learn, first of all, what the church teaches. You know, a lot of people don't really even understand what the church teaches. Right. But when they understand what it teaches and why the church teaches this, we find that they're open to the message, and logically it makes sense to them. So we would like to in the future reach out to college campuses and medical schools, Catholic hospitals, and bring this message to the campus.
You know, another thing too that people I think should make clear, you have your doctorate. What's your doctorate in?
I do. I have my doctorate in computational biology.
That's unbelievable.
I love that.
I know. I'm not even sure what it is, but it sounds really hard.
There's truth to the expression, you learn something every day.
Why did you get involved in this? What made you decide to get involved?
You know, you mean in this website and everything? Yeah. Well, I actually, you know, after working for several years in drug discovery, I you know, saw that, you know, many prescriptions, treatments, they have very serious side effects. So I wanted to find a more natural way of healing the body. And I came across natural family planning, specifically the Creighton model method, and how that can really get to the root cause of underlying problems that a woman might have with her fertility or her reproductive system. And so through my learning this system, I found myself introduced to John Fitzgerald, who with the St. Augustine Foundation has produced this website.
Have you found a lot of people have a great misconception about natural family planning? Because sometimes when you say that to somebody, they just say, whoa, wait a second.
Right. A lot of people, you know, say that it doesn't work, you know, and it's not the same thing as, for instance, our grandmother's rhythm method that they might have used years ago. NFP nowadays is very updated, scientifically based. It's very accurate, both in achieving pregnancy or postponing pregnancy. And the statistics and the studies show that when used properly, it is very effective, more effective than the average use of the birth control pill, in fact.
I like that.
Wow.
Now let's talk about this website, CatholicSexuality.com, because I believe you said it's adaptable for different dioceses or different applications.
Yes. This website, we would like this to be a teaching website. So it's a website of videos. We would like to bring this website to different dioceses, and we can customize the website for the different needs of a particular diocese. So when going to our website, you'll see our website, and that's a template, but that can definitely be modified for whatever particular bishop feels is necessary to bring to his diocese.
And education is so important, because going back to Humanae Vitae, even the document itself, you know, a lot of Catholics and others will think that they know what Humanae Vitae says, but have they read the document? Right,
and it's so rich in its, first of all, you know, discussion of the beauty of God's plan for love, but also Pope Paul VI, he's very candid in his foreshadowing of what will happen in our society when contraception is, you know, not only introduced but sustained. And he predicts that contraception brings more abortion, more single-parent families, broken relationships, fatherless children, child abuse, the disintegration of society. And so that was in 1968 he foreshadowed this. And sadly, that is what we see in our society today.
You've learned a lot, it seems, by just getting involved in all of this.
I have. I've learned a tremendous amount just through my NFP teaching, but also I work for a pro-life organization, LifeNet, where we educate teens on chastity and pro-life issues. So between those two things, you know, God has blessed me with this work.
Where can people learn more?
I would definitely ask them to visit our website, CatholicSexuality.com. And on our website, you can look at the contact information, and you can give us a call or email us, and we'd be happy, you know, to answer any questions or to talk about things with your viewers.
Marvelous.
Well, Ann, thanks so much for joining us. I just heard via the IFB that August 16th might be the most perfect day ever weather-wise. Yes, yes, that's what I'm hearing.
That is what I want to hear.
Well, so I just...
Extended forecast.
Extended, yes. Kevin Nelson, if he was here, Kevin does the news a lot and is a co-host. It was a weather guy.
Oh, right.
But
thank you, Jay.
Best of luck, congratulations, and thanks for joining us today.
Thanks.